Hello, my name is Maximus Talbot, otherwise known as the Trippy Theorist. And today I want to make this video as an introduction to my channel and also as kind of a background to who I am and what this channel actually started out as. And so I guess the best way to start that is to talk about this channel, or to just talk about Trippy Theorist as a whole. So the name originally stemmed from this channel called Trippy Commentaries. They still make content to this day, and I still watch them occasionally. And what they used to make content about was GTA 5 and the Chiliad mystery, when I was really into that, and also Red Dead Redemption 2 mysteries now. And I can only imagine what GTA 6 is going to bring. But I kind of developed the name Trippy Theorist from that, and I never lost it for some reason. I never changed my name. It's just always stayed the same. And it's funny because in every facet of my life, that name has been there in some capacity. When I used to use the McDonald's app, shameful me for using the McDonald's app. But when I used to use the McDonald's app, I used to go there and they would ask me for the code and then they would say Trippy in response. And so every single time I went to McDonald's, I was known as Trippy instead of by my actual name. And I've used that name for job interviews. I've used that name for school. Again, I just said I used it for like a McDonald's code app that I no longer have because, again, shame on me. And yeah, I just always kind of kept the name, and I still want to keep the name. It's kind of a name that I think is really unique to me and to also just the type of person I am. So the old content that I used to make on this channel was mostly related to the mystery side of YouTube. I made a video. You can go back and see it. I have all those videos still uploaded. I made a video on the sun vanished, or a few live streams on the sun vanished. I made a video on the Dyson sphere, which has a really funny story to it because of how bad it is. I made a video about Hollow Earth, and basically, I wanted to be Wendigoon before Wendigoon was a thing. I guess that's the perfect comparison that I can give to it. Just without any of the talent, without any of the charisma, without any of that. And so I'm going to be shifting away from that content now. And the reason I want to be shifting away from that is because while I'm still interested in it, that's not really the creative side of me anymore. The creative side of me now is more directed towards history, politics, social commentary, and just that whole realm of videos. And I don't know what format I'll be making these videos in the future, but I have a lot of educational content that I want to make and that I want to produce for people to view. And the reason I want to do that is just those are the things that define me as a person. I love writing. I love history in particular. And it's just because there's so much to it that it's like an art, right? It's just there's so much to history that almost anybody can find anything that they like in it. Whether that be about the Roman Empire or about the Visigoths, or you can even, like for me, I'm really into, for some reason, like left-wing sectarianism and how like different political movements on the left have been like so battling about a bunch of different ideologies. I love it. And like, I guess all of those type of ideas or all that type of interests in history for me is what's driving this channel now. And I guess as a preview, and this is the only preview I'll give, I've made a few introductions to this channel now, and I go off on tangents about like a bunch of different series, and I give away all of my juicy content, and I ain't trying to do that. So the only introduction I'll give you to one of my series are kind of as like a, hey, stick around for this. is going to be dissident voices, which, again, kind of stems from my love for kind of lesser known political activists that also had their own impacts within their own movement that are worth talking about. I'm not going to discuss any of the people, but there's also a rule system that I have for it, and that is that there can be no elected officials unless kind of... There is one exception for one episode that I'm going to be making, but it'll make sense when I do it. But yeah, that's kind of the idea that's going forward for this channel. And yeah, that's me. That's what this is going to be. So yeah, I appreciate anybody who stuck around for what is going on to be 6 minutes now and who listened to me ramble. And for new reviewers, I hope you're excited. For older viewers, I hope you're okay with me changing my content. And again, I might not even have older or newer viewers. So I might be talking to the void. That's okay, because at least I'm getting it out there. I hope all of you have a fantastic evening. And remember, everybody, stay trippy.